Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And hello, I'm Jay.
We have some news updates for you from around the land of smiles today, this Wednesday, July 30th. Now, today we will be talking about the new 7-point plan to maintain the ceasefire that's been agreed to by Thai and Cambodian military leaders. Unfortunately, yet another deadly mass shooting, this time taking place in southern Thailand. And a little later, we'll try to end on a higher note with some feel-good stories involving Thai heartthrobs and friendly farangs. But before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. Stuttering, guys. Rough day. But before we got into it, Jay, would you mind giving us a word from our sponsor?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Fazwas for sponsoring the show. They are the largest real estate portal in Thailand. Don't take my word for it. You can visit fazwas.com and buy, rent, sell, check out properties. You can do a 3D tour. You can inquire and speak in multiple languages with their support staff.
Indeed. And our producer Kate was so excited about that. She started giving applause in the middle of it. Either that or she was trying to kill a mosquito. I don't know. Anyways, let's dive into it. Our very first story, potentially some good news regarding the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia, as military leaders from both sides have agreed on ceasefire measures. Now, yesterday, July 29th, Thai and Cambodian military leaders agreed to a 7-point plan to uphold the ceasefire across 3 key border zones, pending high-level talks on August 4th. The agreement includes halting troop movements, stopping attacks on civilians, and allowing repatriation of the wounded and dead. Meetings at Aranyapratet, Chongchom, and via online conference confirmed immediate de-escalation measures. Both sides committed to joint problem-solving teams and ongoing dialogue, reflecting a mutual desire to prevent further conflict and restore stability.
Great news after yesterday. So I did a news report yesterday, Alex. Here are the scenes. So on the 28th, they had come to an agreement for a ceasefire. Acting Prime Minister of Thailand and Prime Minister of Cambodia met in Malaysia with Anwar Ibrahim, who got them to shake hands. They did a little speech. We've come to a ceasefire, and it starts at 12 a.m. on the 28th, or rather 29th.
Right.
4 hours after the ceasefire was agreed, there were shootings.
Right.
And Thailand was claiming that it's coming from Cambodia's side. The same military leader came out and said, hey, we condemned Cambodia for doing this. But it looks like now they've come to a final agreement for a ceasefire, and hopefully this one holds.
Well, that's the thing. This is a ceasefire until August 4th, when the more serious talks will be handled. Like, this is just between the military leaders. Now we need to get the civilian leadership involved. However, is there a distinction when it comes to the leadership of Thailand and Cambodia? Ostensibly, the Shinawat family is still the one technically maintaining power. Look, obviously not through the official position of prime ministership anymore. But many people speculate that this is the result of a falling out between the once friends Thaksin and Hun Sen on the other side. And the speculation is that this has something to do with their own internal beefs with each other. Of course, this is all speculation, but there's a lot of smoke. And where there's smoke, there could potentially be fire. In any case, whatever the cause is, it is good news that this could potentially end in could be over now, and hopefully the peace talks continue to work. But at the end of the day, something happened here, and there has to be some kind of reckoning on the leadership of both sides, and we'll see if there is any consequences to be faced.
All right, well, for now, we're going to move on to our next story, which is unfortunately another tragedy as a deadly dispute turns festival into tragedy in southern Thailand. Another shooting, this time at the Kamlon Festival in Nakhon Si Thammarat on 30th July, left 1 person dead and 8 injured. The violence broke out after singer Ba V's performance, allegedly sparked by a dispute between the shooter, Aek, and a lawyer named Ong, who had once represented a rival. Aek assaulted Ong before opening fire. A bystander trying to intervene was fatally shot. Police subdued Aek by shooting him. The incident follows a similar fatal shooting at Bangkok's Songkran event in April, underscoring growing concerns over safety at public festivals.
And of course, also the shooting that just happened earlier this week down
near the Chatuchak market.
Chatuchak, I don't know what's going on.
Tough times, man. I was talking just about this yesterday, that it's not common for Thailand to have mass shootings or even talk about shootings in general. We've had a couple in the last couple of years.
What's interesting to me is that it's like typically what we see in America, which is obviously where a lot of these stories come out frequently, as there's just been one in the news again today. There's some sort of grander political motivation, like from a lot of these shooters who are just, trying to strike back at society. What strikes me as odd is that these shootings that are happening in Thailand seem to be motivated by direct personal conflict, and that there are people that are meant to be targeted specifically in these shootings, and then it just gets out of control in this public environment. So I wonder, what is the solution here? Obviously, these things are happening at big, populated, crowded events that feature both tourists and locals. That's not great. And I don't know.
I hope that's it's difficult to talk about this because I don't know what can be done because you're right. It's a personal dispute. So the incident near the Chatuchak market, the shooter had a problem with the security guard. And then other people, unfortunately, faced the backlash of, once you get going. He kept going. And this was another personal dispute that someone had with someone else. And it's like, hopefully this doesn't become the norm that a person with a gun who has a dispute with someone just starts shooting people.
Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, obviously, I don't have any solutions to this. I don't even know how really to speculate, even talk about this. But hopefully this doesn't become the norm because Thailand's known as the most peaceful country ever.
There is something that we've talked about before in the show, and that's that sometimes civil disputes are very difficult to resolve through official channels. So then that could lead to the exacerbation of people's mental health to the point where they feel so desperate they got nothing else to do than turn to actual violence. So maybe some improvements in the civil discourse system, like where we're suing each other over whatever and penalties. Because it seemed like so many times police are just like, guys, come on, just figure it out. Okay, well, maybe this is the result sometimes, and that's not okay. So,
and also, sorry, last point to add, we obviously this makes much a bigger impact in the news because there are guns involved, and obviously multiple people have been shot. But we've done plenty of stories where personal vendettas dispute over love, over land, where people have gone and stabbed someone or killed someone, especially like in more of the rural areas. So it's not an uncommon occurrence. The uncommon part is the using of the gun.
And mass setting, It's other people getting hurt that weren't involved at all. Terrible stuff. So monstrous mental health problem, I think. All right, on to our next story. A lot of fake news flying. I hope that we're not a part of it because, we try to research our stories pretty extensively before we dive into it and give you guys updates on what's happening. But right now, the bots are out in force on all sides of our conflict here down in Southeast Asia. But Thailand is soundly rejecting Cambodia's chemical weapons use claim. The Thai army has denied Cambodia's accusation that it used chemical weapons during recent border tensions. Cambodian Lieutenant General Mali Sochieta made the claim via Facebook, which Thailand dismissed as baseless, quote-unquote, fake news. Reaffirming its commitment to the Chemical Weapons Convention, the Thai army emphasized its humanitarian principles and civilian protection. They accused Cambodia of spreading disinformation for international sympathy. Lieutenant General Bun Sin Patklang also rejected a rumor about his own death, calling it false. I guess if you can come out and say it yourself, it's probably not true. The situation highlights the fragile state of Thai-Cambodian relations and the importance of diplomacy and credible information to avoid escalation.
Hey guys, I'm not dead.
Still here. Could be AI. No, look, it's probably definitely not. This sucks though, because there's a lot of disinformation, and I will say, personally, here at the Thaiger, we have been brigaded by what appears to be Cambodian bots that come and post the same supportive comment of Cambodia, copy and pasted from hundreds of different accounts on either on TikTok or again, by the way, we've probably seen you here now.
There's plenty of cyber attacks going around as well, guys. Obviously, we're not talking about it openly, but
oops, I just did.
And
whatever. Like,
it is what it is.
Look, the point is, there's plenty of verified information is a little bit difficult to get your hands on right now, and trusted news sources. Look, this corner of the world is not known for its amazing journalism, I have to tell you. So there are issues of disinformation and false information coming out, and I have to say, look, I do have to be a little bit chauvinistic. I am leaning towards the Thai side on believing, the official takes coming out, because it does appear they're more often on the side of truth. But no matter what's going on, it is important that fake news is called out for what it was. I did not see any reports, actually verified reports, that Thailand was using chemical weapons. I have no idea why they would need to.
Yeah.
Considering they have, the upper hand militarily anyways. So,
and they're talking about ceasefires and everything. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. So in any case, fake news. Hate to use that term, but
Fake news.
I think
It's fake news.
On to our next story.
That's you, isn't it?
Is it? It's me.
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking about this. Let's dive in. Sorry. A Cambodian man denies allegations of being a spy in Chanthaburi. Little intrigue and espionage. A Cambodian man, Eun Kom, was arrested in Thailand's Chanthaburi province on suspicion of espionage amid Thai-Cambodian border tensions. Authorities found military uniforms and Facebook posts suggesting ties to Cambodia's army, including claims he was a lieutenant. However, Eun denied being a spy, saying he works in fruit orchards and bought the uniforms online for social media content. He claimed he never joined the military due to financial constraints. Officials found no evidence he shared sensitive Thai military information, confirming his posts were general and private. Investigations are ongoing. I would say you're not a very good spy if you're posting pictures of yourself in military uniform on Facebook. So
That is true.
seems like clout chasing, not really information chasing. Poor guy. He's like, I just look cool in camo. Like, spy. Arrest this
I just
man.
look cool in camo. I don't think anyone has ever said that, and if you have to say that, then you're definitely not cool.
That is fair enough. But look, like, it's pretty scary. Like, how seriously people are taking this. And, if Thailand is arresting this guy,
Yeah.
who's like, hey, like, sup, just taking selfies and posting it on Facebook, what do you think? Are there any actual Cambodian spies roaming around?
Allegedly, Alex. Allegedly.
I don't know. I'm purely speculating right now.
I'm just thinking of when is a good time ever to wear camo? Who do you think you are, Central C in a rap video?
Good question.
Time to wear camo.
Was that?
That would be a good time to wear
Yeah. Hey, aren't you Korean? Aren't you supposed to be in the military right now or something? What is she doing here?
Who?
I got a service.
Kate? I don't know.
Kate.
You just want blood today, don't you?
Get
You're
outta
just
here.
aggressive.
What?
Swiftly moving on to our next story before we get canceled. This is not the Soho House anymore. Bangkok waste app rollout falters due to low awareness. Bangkok's new waste sorting initiative, set to begin in 2 months, is struggling due to low public awareness. The scheme, operated through the Bangkok Waste Pay app, incentivizes proper rubbish separation with lower monthly fees, 20 baht, while non-compliance will raise fees to 60 baht. While wealthier districts show more awareness, many residents, especially in condos or older communities, remain uninformed. Bangkok's chief sustainability officer admits sign-ups are below target despite efforts to increase outreach. The city hopes the scheme will both cut waste management costs and promote long-term environmental responsibility. I'll be honest, I had no idea. Did you?
Well, I read the story.
About
put it
the
on
scheme.
the thing. Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, prior to today, did you know this was happening?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fair enough. So,
And we're in the news.
yeah, that is true. Well, what are the outreach efforts, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to include this story, so we can probably just inform a few more people about that this is actually going on. But who's paying these fees for waste management anyways? This feels like something that would be done through your juristic office of your apartment or something like that. So I don't know how people would ever be informed about this too. Do you do like waste separation in your?
Yes, we do in the condominium, but it's not. I know there's many different bins. Like sometimes it's like 5 or 6 different bins. We just do rubbish bin, recycle plastic.
Really? So that's the weird thing about mine. We have a wet garbage thing. So like food waste and things like that go into one, and then there's just general waste into another. And that's like, I don't know. We used to do that
one's doing that.
We used to do that in China as well, but I feel like it's not super enforced. I mean, all of my food waste is just going through my body, so
hopefully.
Yeah, I eat all my food. So I almost never use that one, but then on the other side, it's just like just throw whatever in there, and I'm hoping that somebody sorts it eventually, because as you know, my white American guilt creeps up. We're used to recycling in the States and stuff, but anyways,
I recycle plastic. I'm doing my part, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
There's a lot of plastic in Thailand.
Sure is. Jesus Christ, it's tough. All right, well, anyways, we got feel good stories. Feels good, man. Our first story, we're involving who I assume is a very loud person because they're from Isaan. An Isaan model, Zach Srakaew, becomes Love Island's first Thai star.
Yay!
Give it up for Zach Srakaew, a Thai-born model raised in Manchester, made headlines as the first Thai contestant on Love Island USA Season 7. Entering as a surprise bombshell, he quickly gained attention for his charm and a short-lived romance with fan favorite Amaya Espinal. Though their relationship ended in drama, Zach's appearance marked a major step for Thai and Isaan representation in Western media. A former Big Brother UK contestant, he continues his rise in modeling. Fans can catch him again during the Love Island reunion airing August 25th.
Yeah. Go Zach. What a stud.
Hit it, boy. Look at him. He's got style. He's got tats. He's got the lady swooning.
He's got the quads.
Does anybody watch Love Island?
Gotta love the quads.
Yeah? Is he good or bad? Do we like him?
I like him.
You like him. What is
All right,
this?
fan favorite. The Tiger crew loves you, Zach.
Give it up for Zach, everybody. Applause. Yay. Yay, Isaan. Yay, Zach.
Love Island's a big deal in quite a few countries.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
And, I don't get it. I
love it.
But
it introduces the bombshell.
yeah.
Is it when like everyone's like kind of in a relationship and then they introduce a guy who's just gonna like ruffle some feathers and get the women all hot and bothered?
Oh, yeah. He's a bad boy for sure. You can just tell by looking at him. You like it.
Dude, when you look like that, yeah.
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 We went to an Isaan restaurant yesterday too, by the way. So just a little insight onto Isaan food. Do you guys remember a few weeks ago, for Isaan people, Isaan culture?
Okay.
We did a story a few weeks ago on the lady who had the big ol'.
Drugs.
You get it. Yeah.
Okay.
And she was advertising her chicken, and we wanted to make a video like, oh man, those breasts look amazing. And she's holding up 2 chicken breasts. That'd be great. Anyways, we went to her restaurant yesterday, and the restaurant, she wasn't there.
Okay.
But it was so loud and flamboyant. The entire staff, like one dude was dressed up like the Chiquita Banana lady, I feel like, and he was just dancing around interviewing people. And it was like
the Chiquita Banana what?
pretty much like it was kind semi-drag. He was certainly like male presenting, but just in like women's clothes. And he wasn't the only one. There was like a lot of LGBT staff going around interviewing people and just being just very Isaan-y, very like flamboyant out there. So, if people don't know about Isaan culture, it is a very proud and distinct aspect of Thai culture in general. So,
I love Isaan food. I love Isaan women. I love Isaan men.
we love Zach. We'll say that.
We love Zach.
Yeah, Isaan Zach boy.
What is that? We have our own friend from Isaan. One zombie. I was thinking of her last name. I forgot.
Supawati.
Soups.
ภาวดีกันอุปัต
Kan upat.นั่นแหละ
There it is.
Kan
There
upat.
it is.
Supawadi, I know, because I call her Soups.
Yeah. It's my main reason for mixed feelings on Isaan is that
Yeah.
woman right there. Anyways,
All right.
not our only feel good. Yeah, go ahead.
Moving on to our last story for today, a feel good coming out of New Zealand. Well, the person rather. New Zealand tourist returns lost money in Phuket.
Cha-ching.
two New Zealand tourists in Phuket found 1,500 Malaysian ringgit, approximately 11,000 baht, and handed it to local police, who later reunited it with the rightful Malaysian owner. The woman proved her claim and expressed heartfelt thanks. Thai netizens praised the tourists as model visitors and urged authorities to commend them. The story follows a string of recent incidents involving lost cash, including a coach driver tricking people on the Sirat Expressway and a woman finding 12 million baht in a trash bin. The tourist's integrity stood out amid rising concerns over visitor behavior. Well done. Tourists helping tourists. People helping people.
Yay. I mean, yeah, it's not a small amount of money, especially on vacation. You're like, damn, that sucks. Like, goes to show you, though, yeah, be careful with your cash, everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of people losing it all over the place.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Good Samaritans came in and saved the day on this one.
There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the stories from across Thailand today. You can find more stories on thetiger.com, or you can get involved in the conversation by letting your comments be known at
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest English news forum.
For sure. Don't forget to subscribe here on the Thaiger YouTube channel. You can click that little join button, become a member, and support directly. We need to look into getting a Patreon, too. We don't have one of those yet, so don't go there.
That's right. You must do it, and I won't ask again.
Yeah. I'll ask again. Anyways,
Laying down the law.
We also have social media, guys. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you get your social media fix. And don't forget, this is also a live show. Every day at 9:30, you can join the live chat. We have between 150, 200 people joining us, and that number is steadily growing. And we love hearing what you guys have to say as we do the show, as we will now dive into those comments, and our live viewers get to hear it, but our non-live viewers don't. So do tune in every weekday at 9:30 a.m. if you want to join the conversation. For now, let's go and see what those commenters have to say.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.